John at Wine Adventure Journal, and welcome to the third installment of the 2001 12 Wine Wednesdays of Christmas, where we share with you and demonstrate very thoughtful gift ideas for stocking stuffers or for under the tree this Christmas season. So today's brief and very enjoyable demonstration is of the Vinenco, a wine chiller, and I'm going to show you how that works. And it is, of course, a great demonstration because I get to open a bottle of wine, which is always a good thing. Now, the wine chiller stick is really handy when you've opened a bottle of wine, and I'm going to give a plug to Woodin Valley in Sassoon Valley, which is just east of the city of Napa in Solano County, and they make a very fine Sauvignon Blanc. This is their latest vintage, the 2020 and Sassoon Valley Sauvignon Blanc, and it is very enjoyable, served well chilled. And sometimes what happens with a wine, we want to chill little or a lot, either way. We have issues with it getting warm as the bottle sits out. If we don't have a good ice bucket that we can have it sit in, or the ice bucket is kind of messy, because let's face it, you pull a bottle of wine out of an ice bucket, it's going to drip water. You have to have a towel there to wipe it off. But if you just want to put a bottle of wine out on the table as you're sitting around on the back patio during the summer, and you want to have a nice chilled glass of white wine and keep the bottle chilled without having to go back inside to the refrigerator to retrieve it constantly, or you don't want to have an ice bucket, this wine chiller is a great idea. Now, what I've done is I have poured a little bit of wine here to give myself some space in the top of the bottle. Not always necessary, but the wine chiller stick is basically a metallic ice cube. We keep it in the freezer. It stays very, very cold. And when we're ready to use it, as we're going to demonstrate right now, go ahead and take the cork off. And we have, it's a threaded tube. And we take our pouring spout. Everything you see here comes in the kit. You inside the box, you're going to get a nice little bag for storing the pieces when you're not using them. We get a pouring spout, and I'm going to quickly screw it on. It's a nice aerating pouring spout, and I'll give it just a quick overview of what also comes with these two things. You also get a very nice four-wheel foil cutter, very handy. And there's a stopper, and we'll use that here in just a second. So when we have poured a little bit, we have a little bit of space. We want to leave the bottle out, and we want to keep it chilled. It's like putting ice cubes in the bottle that do not melt. So we put it in firmly. I like to give it a little bit of a turn, and boom, we now have a good seal. And we have the chiller stick now immersed in the wine. It's going to stay there. It doesn't add any metallic taste. It's very neutral, and it keeps our wine chilled for up to an hour, perhaps even hour and a quarter, depending upon the ambient air, the heat of the day. And if we want to, I don't know why anybody would want to put a stopper on a bottle of wine. I hate to stop pouring it, but let's say we're going to have it outside and we want to put a stopper in it. The stopper comes with it. So that is it. When we're done, we're going to take out the stopper. We'll pull out our chiller stick, and in reverse, we'll just unscrew it and wash everything in the sink. Nice warm soap and water. The spout, we'll go ahead and dry off. We'll put it back in the bag until next time. The chiller stick, after we've wiped it down, it's dry, we're going to put it back in the freezer so it will be nice and cold next time we need it. This is an item that if you're doing a lot of entertaining, especially outdoor entertaining, and again, you don't have an ice bucket, you might want to stock up on a few of these. They are about $13. $13 on Amazon. We have please click below and you'll be able to go to our Wine Adventure Journal webpage, and you'll find an Amazon link where you can purchase this item. If you have any comments or questions, please leave them below. I hope you will subscribe and catch us on the next, which is going to be the 4th, Wine Wednesday of Christmas. We have a lot of new items coming up over the next couple of weeks, and we're also going to be adding a page specifically for stocking stuffers for lower priced items. So please do check out wineadventurejournal.com, and we'll see you next week at the 4th, Wine Wednesday of Christmas. Take care.